Good afternoon, everybody. This is Organic Dairyman, and today is Wednesday, July 25th. And today, as you see, I'm in the shed. So if I'm in the shed, it means that it rained out. Yes, we got about a half inch of rain early this morning, so that means it's fix and repair day. Yep, so that's what we do when it rains out. There's always something to fix. Anyways, so that means I have to go back and finish working on, yes, 720 here again. I was just here, I'm just gluing this gasket on the timing gear housing here. I'm just getting that glued on, so that way that's ready to go on. And then I'm going to do the first section gear cover over here. I'm gonna do that. I gotta get that glued on. It's just sitting on here right now. So, and hopefully, I'm hoping to get both these these things on here today, so that way I get this tractor running, because we need to have this tractor running here. We need to use it. So yeah, so I've gotta put that on there, and then after that, like I say, it's just to get the flywheel back on, and the shifting quadrant, and the starter. This thing here is a 6-volt starter for the pony, or the cranking motor, the gasoline cranking motor on there. And so yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. I don't know if we're going to be able to chop anything hay today. We got some more cut down yesterday afternoon, but we just haven't. I just don't know if it's going to dry out enough to chop any today. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. We got everything chopped that we had cut the day before, so that's done. So we are making some progress. So yeah, yeah. There's never an end to anything around here. It seems like if we're out in the field, and we're doing something out there, if it rains, we're fixing. There's either tractors that got to be fixed, or a piece of equipment, or there's fencing to do, or something. There's never a day that there's not anything to do around here. I mean, let's put it this way: I never get bored. I don't think you could get bored on a dairy farm. There's always something to do, but it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing to stay busy with things, and yes, you need a break every once in a while, and once in a while, break from things. We hire some help, and maybe take a little vacation every once in a while, but it's not a very long one. But yeah, you do need to see something different than the cows every once in a while. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep working on this and get this glued on, and then while I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I'm gonna do some other things on here. I gotta put some oil plugs back into the transmission, and I gotta actually put the engine oil, or the plug back in, and then I gotta actually take out the engine oil filter from in there, because I had to drain the oil, because it's kind of weird, because this hole here is where the engine oil sits in here, and then over here you got the transmission. It's kind of like split inside. There's like a wall in there, so that's kind of how it is. It's different than from a regular vertical engine. Most time, and most the engine just sits right here, like the engine's broke up, boom, boom, tap cover, head, cylinder block, crankcase. It's just a little bit different, but yeah. So yes, I'm gonna keep working on that, and I will keep you posted here on the progress. I'm gonna hopefully get that on. On the first section gear cover. So I'll get back with you later. Okay, everyone, I'm back. the gaskets are on there. The glue is dried, and I'm ready to put it on here. I got everything. I had to put a little blue RVT silicone up here because this very top part up here, because I know they don't send that part of the gasket with it. It's actually part of the governor housing gasket, which is kind of weird, but that's the way it is. But that will work anyway. So I put some silicone up there, and so I got you guys set up right here. So I'm gonna go and grab the cover and stick this on here. So sorry if you sit there and you see my butt in the video too much. I'm not I'll try to stay out of the way so you don't see my rear end too much, but that's just the way it is. Oh boy. Oh, this thing is heavy. Okay, let's see here. There's supposed to be some dowel pins there. And there is one here. Okay. One thing I forgot to bring was a hammer. Let's see here. Okay. We got one bolt started there. Whoops. Get one started here. And let's see here. Make another one over here. Okay, I have those bolts started, and so now I'm going to go get a hammer and pound in these dowel pin bolts. I got that one in. This one here, for some reason, does not want to go in. I need to go get a wrench here and snug it. Oh, let's use the pliers. That's probably why it didn't go in, because I got a snug. There we go. That just kind of helps get the cover all centered on here good. So I got that basically bolted on here, and then once I get it all bolted on here, then this thing here is called the thrust plate. That will go on here. thrust plate and the fiber thrust washer. Actually, it's the fiber thrust washer that goes back here first, then the thrust plate. But so I'll work at that, and that's kind of. And it's always important too down here to make sure you get this thing right. There's a little latch down there that shuts the hydraulic pump on and off. So it's always important to remember to make sure you get that thing on there. Otherwise you'll be in big trouble. So anyways, I'm going to keep working at this, get this cover all tightened up, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, I got the timing gear cover all bolted on the other side. I'll just go over there. Explain quick. Yeah, so it's all, I got it all bolted on here now. The bolts are all torqued up and tight, so all that's left is to put the stuff in here, the fiber flush washers and everything, and then the flywheel later on. But before I do that, like I said, I'm going to put the first section gear cover on. That's the next thing here, to get this thing put on over here. So I'm going to set you up right over here. Get you guys, if you can see me good there. Okay. Oh, these covers are heavy. They're cast iron, so they're kind of heavy. There. I just took manhandling it the right way. There. But that's how it's supposed to look. And then this is where your clutch fork throws your clutch, your drive clutch. It's different than a regular tractor. Let me get a bolt in here. First, I better make sure that the gasket stayed on okay. Don't want this thing to start leaking. Yeah, the gasket looks like it's okay. So that's on there, and I'm gonna get all the bolts put on there and get that snugged up, and then I'll get back to you later. Okay, everyone. As you can see, I got that all tightened up. First section gear cover is tightened up, and I got the right hand brake installed on here, so everything's torqued. This little cover is on here that tightens up the first section gear, or the drive shaft. So I got everything except the pulley on here. The pulley is sitting. This is the pulley, the belt pulley, the clutch. I got to put that on yet, but first I got to make something here to brace up this crankshaft here, so that way I can, I'll explain it. Let me go over here and explain. So yeah, I got everything in here. I took out some shims because I'm going to kind of guess that this is going to be about what I need to take out to get the end plate just right. I got to get this, I got to tighten this housing up here yet, and then I got to try it. Easy way with these older 720s to do this is you just, cut a piece of pipe like this, stock pipe, whatever, and then you put that on here, and then you take your nut and you screw this. Well, you screw it on here. It's supposed to screw on there. Anyways, you tighten that up tight. That will take up all the slack, and then you can put your dial indicator on there. and then you get your end play, move it back and forth and see what your end play is. So once I get my end play established on here, I get that set right, then I can put the flywheel on, but I got to brace up the flywheel because you got to kind of hammer on it a little bit. So that's what you have to do. I got to have something to brace it up on the other side so it doesn't keep jumping all the time. So other than that, like I say, it's just basically put the flywheel on. Obviously, to put that shifting quadrant on, but I'm waiting for the oil. The oil should be coming. I ordered some oil and should be coming hopefully tomorrow. I thought it was going to come today, but it didn't come today. So, yeah. So, yeah. And then you get this belt pulley on, or the clutch on over here. And then add the engine oil and do a few little minor adjustments. I gotta put the clutch fork or the handle back on it. So there's not a whole lot left. Yeah, I guess I've been in here now for I've been working probably for almost 2.5 hours in here now. Obviously it doesn't seem like that when you're watching the video, but yes, it was 2.5 hours. So yeah, if I sit there and film 2.5 hours of me doing this, I think there'd be a lot of people that would be bored. And yeah, I apologize if these repair videos are kind of boring. I know they don't appeal to everybody out there, but yeah. But I'm just showing you some of the things that I do on any given day around the farm here, so just kind of give you some insight on all the jobs that we do. When, you know, we do all kinds of different jobs on a dairy farm. I mean, it's like on a dairy farm, you're kind of got to be the jack of all trades, but you're the master of none, you know, kind of a thing. So yeah, you got to do a little bit of everything, because you got to have a little bit of knowledge of everything, it seems like, when you run a dairy farm. Otherwise, you wouldn't, you'd have a hard time making it. I mean, obviously my best thing is mechanical work, probably on the farm, but I just kind of have a natural talent for it, or knack for doing, you know, doing mechanical work and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully there isn't much left, so I just gotta, you know, maybe another couple hours of little stuff here to do on it. Maybe it just takes a lot longer putting everything back together than it does taking it apart, because there's all these little adjustments and everything that you have to clean up and everything associated with. Anybody that's a mechanic out there knows that. But yeah. And as regards to the hay, I don't know, we'll probably be chopping hay late tomorrow afternoon. We went out and checked the hay. It still seemed kind of wet yet, so there's a lot of moisture in there. So I don't know if we're going to get any more rain. I haven't even looked at the forecast, so I hope we don't get any more rain. I want to get the hay done. The next job after I get done with that tractor over there is to get the combine up here, and get that switched over from corn to small grain. And I will be doing video of that. I know there's people out there that want me to do, you know, equipment tours and things of the tractor and stuff, and I do have plans of getting to it sometime. I will do it someday when things slow down a little bit, but we get caught up on some things. We've just been so far behind this year and everything. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section below. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. If you're just watching my videos and you kind of like them, and if you just watch them a lot but you never subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It's not that hard. It doesn't take too much effort just to hit it. Tap the little bell at the top. You'll get an instant notification as soon as I put out a new video. And also check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. Please check out all my other videos, and thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you later.